Hey, everybody. Happy Sunday. I'm going to give everybody just a few minutes to join us. Before we get started, we'll wait for a few people to come on, and then we'll get going. Okay, you guys, I think it's right at 9 o'clock, so I'm going to get started. I know that it's Super Bowl Sunday, and my attendance might be lower than normal tonight because everybody's watching the big game. I've got it on in the other room, but I promise you we're going to have some fun tonight. And I know they're having fun on the Super Bowl, too. I didn't realize when I made this date a while back that, of course, the Super Bowl would be tonight. But I know there are many of you who do not like sports like me. And so you want to learn and grow your business tonight. And we're going to start off by the way, I wanted to wear my football jersey, but I couldn't find one. And so there was nothing sports in my house. So I have on my Mary Kay glitzy t-shirt that I got from my girls in Alabama. And so whoever made this shirt did a really great job, and I love it. So thank you for helping me have at least a little bit of team spirit tonight, Team Mary Kay. So first of all, I want to congratulate and welcome brand new sales director to the Make It Happen National Area, Gwendolyn Anderson from Birmingham, Alabama. She may not live exactly in Birmingham, but I know she's somewhere close to that. And so Gwendolyn, of course, just finished her last month on January 31st as a brand new director. And we're so excited to have you as a part of our national area, Gwendolyn. I don't know you very well yet, but I look forward to getting to know you. I know you worked really hard and you pushed to make things happen. And your beautiful daughter, Jessica, you guys can let me know if I just turned my phone on. Let me know if the connection's bad or if you can't hear me for some reason. I know your beautiful daughter, Jessica, is your senior director and is so proud of you. And Jessica has a great story in her own right. She was actually on the T list in Talicia's unit when she decided she was going to go for it and got back active and became a sales director. And now her mother is her new offspring sales director. So our second mother-daughter team in our national area, the first, of course, being me and my daughter, Mallory. And I was going to say something about, they are the first African-American mother-daughter duo in our national area. And so we're so proud of them and so excited. Everyone's cheering them on Facebook. And if you get a minute, you can message her and tell her how proud you are of her. So congratulations, Jessica, on being a new senior director. And Gwendolyn, you are going to look gorgeous in that new Nicole Miller director suit when we debut those at seminar this year. Want to congratulate our DIQs who pushed through last month. Danny Stowe from the Mallory James unit finished her first month of DIQ and finished strong. Her second month of car production done. And so, Danny, we're so proud of you. Congratulations. You're building a beautiful, just absolutely gorgeous team. And I can't wait to see you debut as a new sales director and for Mallory to step into that senior director position. And I also want to congratulate Kim Cantrell, who finished her month and is working in her last month of DIQ this month and to join the ranks of directorship. We're so excited for you from the Melinda Bell unit. And then we've got two other DIQs in our national area, Felicia Heaton and Tabitha Tillman. And I'm not sure about if there are any other new ones because the reports have not yet updated. And so I just don't know because we're still kind of in that month end closeout right now. But we're excited about our growing national area. And all the people that are pushing through to DIQ, of course, the All In with 8 promotion is still going strong, and you're going to be able to take advantage of that through June 30th. Okay. I want to congratulate the Melinda Bell unit, who was the #1 sales director in our national area last month. She finished a promotion that we do every month for directors called 10 and 10. It means that she added 10 new recruits and 10,000 wholesale or better. And she earned a free career conference registration. Compliments of Nash just for doing her job and doing something she would have done anyway. And so she is going to a career conference on me and led her unit to the #1 spot in our area. We're so proud of you. I've never seen somebody work as hard as Melinda worked last month. Actually, I think I've worked that hard, and she's seen me do it, but not in a long time. And she reminded me a lot of myself. I saw her push to make things happen. I saw her push to get it together and not let anything get in her way. And she just like seriously went for it. And she was not going to stop until she had those 10 agreements in at midnight. I saw grit and stick-to-itiveness. And, I hear people say all the time, well, if it's God's will, or I'll pray about it, or if it's God's will, God will make it happen. He'll let it happen. And I just want to tell you something. You better put some grit behind that prayer, because you can ask for it all day long and you can believe God for it. But if you're not going to do your part, he's not going to deliver just because you ask for it. And it drives me crazy when I hear people say, well, if it's God's will, well, if it was God's will, was it God's will? He wouldn't have put you in this company to start with. So we got to put some grit behind that, that prayer and that phrase. And we got to do our part. If he does his part, we got to do our part. Okay. So congratulations to you, Melinda. Also want to recognize all of you who earned your January bracelet and got your gorgeous little Power Word box. I'm in love with these boxes. I have them all over my office, and I've been given gifts in them, and I get a few extras because I'm a Nash. So they are super cute. I'm in love with this ad campaign. I have the things posted all over my bathroom mirror and all over my house, and they're just the coolest little bracelets ever. And so this one is the one for February. And of course you can see it says KISS, K-I-S-S. And do y'all like I have a little bit of my Tiffany blue for Make It Happen in my ensemble tonight. So I'm on Team Mary Kay Tiffany tonight, Team Make It Happen. But anyway, the KISS bracelet is so cute. And it even has a little XOXO. Can you see it? With rhinestones, with Swarovski crystals, maybe. And they're so awesome. I love these bracelets. I'm going to go ahead and put it on so you can see it. We're going to talk a little bit in a minute about the KISS, but so cute. I absolutely love it. And so we got to date 580 bracelet winners in our national area. Faces Take You Places bracelet winners, 580. And I'm so proud of that number. And they just keep getting cuter and cuter. Like, I'm sad for June to come because I don't know what they're going to replace this with. And I don't know if it's going to be anywhere near as cute as this campaign. But if I know Mary Kay, I know they'll always come out with something bigger and better. The surprise and delight this time is going to be so cute. It's you probably saw it on InTouch. I've already posted the flyer, but it's a chic Prada bag, and 4 lucky consultants are going to earn that, and then 100 random lucky consultants who earn their KISS bracelet are also going to win a $100 American Express gift card. Now, Caroline Dockery has already earned a $100 American Express gift card a couple months ago, and so we're excited to see if we have any more surprise and delight winners this month. But you got to be consistent. You got to earn your bracelet this month to be entered into that drawing. Okay, next on my agenda tonight, book 5 to 10 by the 5th. We've got 1 day left to fill your date book up, get rid of the snow blindness, and get your February where you want it to be. This is a contest, if you're new in our area, that we do every single month. It means that you book at least 5 appointments, preferably 10 or more by the 5th of the month. And the strategy is that if you get a strong week started in the very beginning of the month, you'll have a much better close to your month. You'll get the results that you're looking for if your week is booked from the beginning, and we don't let procrastination get the best of us, which, as you know, procrastination is the #1 killer of success. And I've been guilty of it. And I know many of you probably have been from time to time. But if we jumpstart the month on booking and getting our date book full and not waiting, or, taking a couple of days to recover from the end of the month, or what, before we know it, it's the 15th. And then, it's like, and you're frustrated. And so we definitely want to work to be on the flyer for book 5 to 10 by the 5th. Of course, you get your name listed if you have 5, you get your photo if you have 10. And so I don't have any winners for tonight because it doesn't end until tomorrow, but I do want you to push for this. And I want you to go on CeciliaJames.com tomorrow night at midnight, and not before then. because you got until midnight and it's not over until it's over. So you got to work until the last minute. And I want you to enter your bookings at CeciliaJames.com, the total number and your name and your director. It'll email me, and then my graphic designer assistant will put the flyer together, and we'll get the recognition out by the end of the week. And, you know, do it for yourself. There's no prize other than recognition, but the prize is the personal accomplishment and the achievement. The prize is what went into all of that work. The prize is the faces that you're going to get that are going to be your next recruits. The prize is the sales that you're going to get. The prize is the bookings from the bookings that you pushed hard to get, and feeling like you're getting somewhere, that you're growing your business. So don't let yourself off the hook for that. Okay. You push to make it happen until you have 5. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Okay. Be your word. Let your yes mean yes and your no mean no. Making a commitment to yourself and to your business means carrying out a resolution long after the mood in which you made it has left you. But I know that I can count on you to make sure that flyer is doubled up this month, and that Brandy has to make 2 flyers this month for book 5 to 10, one for book 5 and one for book 10 winners. That would be awesome. Okay. The next thing I want to make sure you're aware of is this coming Thursday. My beautiful daughter, Mallory James, is debuting as a sales director. She's already a director, but we're holding her director debut this coming Thursday night. And I love director debuts, and I'm going to love this one even more. It's going to be really special to debut her. And we've got a lot of people coming into town this week to stay with us. I'm so excited. We've got a director's meeting on Thursday morning from 10 to 12:30. You can only come if you're a 4th month CIQ or a sales director in the Atlanta area, or you can come from any area. It doesn't matter. But we're holding the director meeting with Kristen and Megan McDowell, the twins who are her best friends from Virginia. They're both sales directors, both full-time college students. One's a senior Equinox driver already, ranked in the nation right now and just blowing it out of the water. They go to Liberty University, and their mom is $1 million sales director, Audrey McDowell, who's about to be a national sales director. And so we're just carrying on a beautiful legacy here in our mother-daughter duos. And I'm so excited for them to share on Thursday, and Mallory. And then there's a contest on Thursday afternoon. It's going to be a busy Thursday. And the contest is for you. Any consultant or director in our entire national area, it doesn't just have to be my unit, in our entire national area, who does at least earn their bracelet and gets 1 new qualified recruit between February 1st and February 8th, you'll be able to come to lunch with us on Thursday. You'll be able to come if you earn your bracelet, but I will buy your lunch if you get the qualified team member. I'll buy your lunch. And so it's just a way to help me help you get the month started strong, so that you again aren't procrastinating, because we know right now, I just looked at my unit production and it's off the charts, and I'm like, oh, it's going to be a great month. It's only the 4th, and you know it's going to be a great month because the production is there. So the lunch is at 3 o'clock at Marlowe's Tavern. I know it's a weird time, but I've got to give myself time to get out of the director's meeting and get back in time to get ready for the debut. And so it'll give us like 2 hours from 3 to 5 to sit and chat and mingle. And then you guys can warm chatter in between or before and after. And then you can head to the debut with some guests on Thursday night. And we are expecting a sellout crowd. So if you want to guarantee your seat, buy a ticket at CeciliaJames.com for $5. Okay. And, don't miss it. It's going to be so exciting this Thursday. All right. Career Conference is coming to a city near you. February 28th is the deadline to get registered. And Career Conference is something like a little mini seminar that the company hosts in about 17 to 20 cities across the nation every March, just as a mid-year kind of pick-me-up, push, catapult you over that next benchmark goal towards the seminar finish line. And this Career Conference, I'm going to be in Duluth. I am not hosting a Career Conference this year, but I am visiting in Duluth. And so I know many of you are registered for Memphis and Mobile and Duluth and Charlotte, and it doesn't matter where you go. I don't care where you go, as long as you go. And so you've got until February 28th to do that. You'll get a $40 product credit on your next order when you return home from Career Conference. After you attend, of course, they'll give you the $40 credit to help you cover the cost of some of the expense, which is $95 if I'm not mistaken. Totally worth it. 24 hours of power, led by some of Mary Kay's finest top nationals, girlfriend time. And there's even a luncheon that you can win on Saturday, and you got to win the luncheon because it's not any fun to have to leave the property and go find lunch. So if Mary Kay's going to give it to you, why wouldn't you want to earn it for free? And what you have to do to earn the luncheon is one qualified team member plus your bracelet in December, January, and February. And if you finish all of that, you're coming to lunch, a 5-star, 5-course, maybe it's 5-course. I don't know how many courses it is, but it typically is luncheon on Mary Kay with nationals and all of the other winners and important people in Mary Kay. So I'm excited to see who all our winners are going to be. And I know you guys are going to push to get that done by February 28th because that is the deadline. Okay. Couple of shout outs and recognitions. I just want to share with you. I asked our directors if they had any special crows they wanted me to throw out here to go ahead and share them with me. And so leading our national area this month in production and team building is Letitia Watkins from I don't know what city she lives in. Maybe it's Hoover. I don't think it's Hoover, but y'all know where she lives. The cute little powerhouse Letitia from Alabama. So she is leading our area this month in production and in team building. And I'm so excited to recognize new senior consultant from her unit, Alicia Wright. We're so proud of you, Alicia. And we are also recognizing 2 new beauty consultants in her area, Shay Smith and Deanna Shank. And Deanna is a brand new star consultant for the 3rd quarter. And Deanna and Alicia have also qualified for the luncheon on Thursday already with me. So I'm very excited to see you guys at lunch. Hopefully you can make it. Also from the Caroline Dockery unit in January, Stephanie Frankham completed 60 faces in the month of January. And she's going to be so excited if she's listening and watching because I got an exciting challenge to share with you in just a few minutes. So we are pumped. There are a lot of great things going on. Mary Kay's got some new products coming out. And this brush set is probably one of my absolute favorite Mary Kay things we've ever had. This is my personal, so it might be a little messy. I tried to clean it up a little bit before the hangout. But this brush set is one of my new favorites. And let me tell you all about it. Okay. So you have got, I've got a couple extra brushes in here because it comes with 5. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to go on. I get sleepy. I got to do this hangout an hour earlier. If I lived in Alabama, maybe not so bad. It comes with 5 brushes, and then there are 4 brushes that are sold separately, but the 5 it comes with are $55 in this gorgeous black pouch. And my favorite brush in it so far is this foundation brush. And there's a liquid and a powder foundation brush. The liquid one, as you can see, is kind of slanted, and it's a little firmer because you do the liquid foundation, and it makes your foundation go on so good. Now, I don't have anything on but CC cream tonight. But this one is for powder foundation. They're the best brushes we've ever had. Seriously. This is the cheek color brush, the new cheek brush. And you can see it's kind of angled. Let's see if you can see that. Can you see there? Kind of angled. And I just love the way they feel. And I love the way they're shaped and angled. You've got this fancy new big fat powder brush. And then check this out. We've got an all new eyebrow brush with an eyeliner brush on the end, which is awesome. We got a fancy new eye smudger brush. I love the way this feels. We have a fancy new all over eyeshadow brush. See? And this is the new cream color brush to put your cream eyeshadow on with. And then you've got the eye crease, which is slanted. Can you see it? Which is so cool. I'm so excited about that. It makes putting that color right there so much easier because it's defined for you. So this is the new Mary Kay brush set. $55. 4 of them are sold separately, averaging about $14 a piece. I don't know exactly, but you guys can check it out on InTouch. You can order the new products on February 15th. If you're a director, you can order them now. And if you're a star, I believe you can order them on the 10th, if I'm not mistaken. This blending sponge is also one of my new favorites. You guys, when you wet this and it expands, it makes everything look so good. All of your color, it just blends it perfectly. So I'm really excited about all the new things Mary Kay's coming out with. The other new products we have is the satin set. And if you haven't seen the satin this, well, I don't have it in here to show you on my inventory, but I know Mallory's got it in the bathroom, but I'm not going to go grab it. You're going to love it. You've probably seen a picture of it already, but there's a lotion, a wash, a scrub, and a shea body butter. And you're just going to love all the new things that Mary Kay is creating for you this spring to give you ideas to upsell and to always have an opportunity to talk to your customers. So that's that. New products coming out. I'm going to post some of that. Now, Mallory posted on our director's box just a little while ago one of the cutest new things I've seen, and I'm going to send it out on the all area box and on Facebook shortly. But it is a tracking sheet for the brush to sell brush sets, and it's going to go along with my training with you in just a minute. But it says, how many of brush sets do you want to sell this month? Words that you can use. And here's the script. It's so cool. So you're like, hey, Cecilia, I wanted to tell you about our new brushes that Mary Kay just released. They were designed by our makeup artist who has been using them in New York for Fashion Week. He designed them with really unique shapes. Just told you that. So you can create a variety of looks with them. My favorite is the angled crease brush, which I just showed you. It creates the perfect smoky eye. You get 5 high-quality brushes and a stylish clutch to keep them in. And I'm doing a promotion right now. I'm giving away a free foundation brush with all brush set purchases. You choose liquid or powder foundation. Could you get excited about some new brushes for your collection? You guys, everybody loves a new brush set. And so if you sell 15 brush sets, that's a profit of $412.50. If you sell 30 brush sets, it's an $825 profit. And you might have even earned your kiss bracelet by that point. If you sell 45 brush sets, it's $1,200 profit, and 60 brush sets is $1,600 profit. Now, if Stephanie Frankham in Caroline's unit could do 60 faces last month, she probably sold quite a few brush sets. I don't know how many, but if you're tracking it, and I know it's hard to see this on here, but if you're tracking it, can y'all see it? It's too bright, isn't it? Yeah, it's too bright. They see the little tracking sheet. I'm going to post it in just a minute. And actually, let me just do that right now so y'all can see in case you're following me. It's on the all area box. Wait, I lost it. Forward to all area box so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So excited about this brush set. Did y'all get it? Yes, you did. Okay, there it is. Super excited about seeing you sell brush sets and getting excited about color. Everybody loves color. Everybody loves to play in it. I sent out the color tray filled over Christmas with the brush set picture, and I got 4 orders from customers for an entire new tray filled, plus a brush set. It was a $300 sale, just like that. No problem. Now, we are about to, this kind of goes along with what I'm about to share with you, but we're about to kick off an exciting new contest in our national area in honor of Mary Kay's birthday. Now, there's already the Try It contest going on with the company where you can earn a trip to New York City. If your customer wins, you win. And all you have to do, of course, is do a makeover, take a selfie. She has to post it, put the hashtag, and then, of course, she has an opportunity to win, and so do you. Somebody's got to win, so it might as well be you. And you're already working for faces for that. It's been the easiest booking tool ever. Anytime Mary Kay's throwing out a company-wide contest like that, it is a simple, simple booking tool. Don't underestimate the power of that. People love to let you borrow their face for a contest. Now, the other contest that I'm going to add on tonight, and I'm about to put it on the Vox and on Facebook for us, but it's called the Honors Club. Okay, let me just go ahead and do that. So if you're on, you can look with me, and you will be able to see it. And I'm also going to give you the tracking sheet. And here it is. We're going to celebrate in honor of Mary Kay's 100th birthday. Mary Kay Ash would have been 100 years old this year on May 12th. That's her birthday. And so one of the things that she really always wanted us to do was celebrate her birthday and honor her. And so I can't think of a better way to honor Mary Kay than to pass on her legacy by facialing new people. Now, she's going to be 100. So in honor of that, we're going to facial 100 women between February 1st and May 12th in our national area. Each, not total, each of us is going to work to complete 100 new faces between February 1st and May 12th. And when you do, and it's verified by a tracking sheet, and your sales director verifies with me that you really did it. Okay, I'm not going to put a requirement on it as far as wholesale or anything like that. I'm going to take your word for it on the honor system. In honor of Mary Kay, I'm going to let your word be your honor, okay? And if your sales director verifies that you, in fact, did do 100 faces with me, I'm going to gift you this gorgeous necklace. You can see it on the flyer. I know you can't see it on here, but because of the light for some reason. Can y'all? You can't. There it is a little bit. It is an absolutely gorgeous, just costume piece of jewelry that you are absolutely going to love. And I can't wait to see how many winners we have. I'm going to order as many of these as I can get my hands on so that everybody gets theirs. And this is the tracking sheet that you'll use with it. 100 faces take you places. I don't know if y'all can see it. There it is. On my end, it looks like you can see it now. So you'll need to print 2 of these. 100 faces will take you places. And I'm aware that that tracking sheet says sample on the back of it, but I couldn't find one that didn't say sample, and I didn't want to recreate a new one. I'm just being honest with you. So just ignore the sample and just laugh and go with it, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect. Anyway, print 2 of those, 100 faces. You're going to write her name, the amount she purchased. Did you follow up? Did you schedule a follow-up for a second appointment? For color, because the first appointment is skincare, the second one is color. And then did you schedule the interview with her? And if you turn in 2 of these, and this has to be turned in to get your necklace. I will not accept any other tracking sheet except this one. This is the only tracking sheet I will accept to give you your prize, because I want to see that you took it seriously. I want to see the amounts purchased. And then I do want to look and see if your wholesale is according to what was actually purchased. Did you order what you said you sold? And I want to see that you scheduled a follow-up. I want to see that you worked at Full Circle and that you scheduled an interview. So I'm going to ask for 2 of these from every winner when you want your necklace on May the 12th, okay? We'll be talking a lot about this promotion, and we'll be doing a lot of things with it over the next couple of months as we run it. But let me tell you what happens when you do 100 faces. I've done 100 faces many times in my career. And think with me for just a minute. What would it look like for you to do 100 faces? And what would it really mean to you to facial 100 new women between February 1st and May 12th? Now, I realize today is the 4th, and some of you see people who are really compliant are going to ask me, well, you should have put this out on the 1st, and we're already 4 days into it. Okay, get over it, because if you were working your business, you would have already been doing faces this month, and you have a jump start on everybody else, and you can go through and already list the people you facialed in the last 4 days and what they sold, and that you followed up and you booked a second appointment so that you have bookings for next week. Because those first few faces you do are going to be your bookings. They're going to bring new people. They're going to bring people who you're going to book for the following week. And those are going to be your bookings to keep it going. There's no other way to keep this going. It's not hard. Like, you book, okay, you do skincare with her. She invites her friends. You do skincare. You book them all individually for color, not together again. You book them individually for color. And then you go back and you hold 3 different appointments. Like, say Letitia is your hostess and she has 3 people there. So you're going to book Letitia's 3 guests for color individually and encourage them to bring 3 friends for skincare. And you're going to go early and do the color. And then you're going to do skincare on her friends. And then you've got bookings on your date book, because then you're going to book those 3 for those 3 she brought for color, and you're going to keep it going. And that's how you keep this going. And the booking script to get the booking is easy. You're going to use the Mary Kay Try It contest. In addition to, I've been challenged by my national sales director to put the product on 100 faces in honor of Mary Kay's birthday between now and May 12th. You don't even have to say May 12th. Let's start over, because people will put you off until then. You're just going to say this: I've been challenged by my national sales director to step up and become a part of the Honors Club. And in order to do that, I have to put the product on 100 women. I have to facial 100 women in honor of Mary Kay's birthday. Would you do me the honor of letting me borrow your face and giving me your opinion of the product? It will really help me complete my goal and earn a beautiful prize. And I know you're going to love the pampering session. Period. End of story. That's all you got to do. And I would prefer that you call and not text, but you know, my daughter tells me no one replies to her unless she texts. I'm not, I don't know, but I'm still pick up the phone and call. I think you're going to get a better result, but whatever works for you. Just know that you got to double book the amount of faces that you want. Now, what could you gain from doing 100 faces? Let's talk about that for a minute. Because if you know your face average, if you know what you average per face, like for me, my average per face is $100. I did 2 facials with Mallory on Monday, and they each bought $250 each. So it was 2 women, $500, one day, done. Now, that was a high face average, but if you take the whole month and you average it out, it wouldn't necessarily be, a $250 average, but it would average out to about 100. So if I were doing 100 faces in the next 100 days and my face average, because I track it and I know what my face average is $100, that's $10,000 in retail sales just from the new faces, not even counting any reorder business that I'm going to do on top of that. That's just new faces. And I just told you how to book it. Everybody needs to be a face model. There are people everywhere. Everybody has skin. Everybody can be asked to be a face model. Warm chatter leads, facial boxes, referrals, neighbors, sisters, mothers, people you go to church with, coworkers. Every single person in the world has skin and can be asked, okay? So the people are there. I gave you the script. I told you how to do it. I don't think I left anything out, but if I did, you can message me and I will help you, or your sales director will help you, coach you through this. But 100 faces times $100 for me is $10,000 in sales. That's a lot of sales, you guys. That's $5,000 in profit from working part-time. And maybe, I don't know if that light is better or if it's better like that, but my computer keeps cutting off. That's a lot of new faces. Faces take you places. And Cindy Hennings coined that phrase a long time ago, and they do. She built her business on doing faces because they do take you places. And so think about where these faces will take you by May 12th. We'll be getting close to the seminar finish. It's probably going to put you at my court of sales, Cecilia James National Court of Sales. It's probably going to put you on the National Court of Sales, the company-wide National Court of Sales. It's also going to bring you 100 new interviews because there's no reason why you can't interview every single person that you facial. It's part of working at full circle. And on that tracking sheet, you're going to check it off. I facialed her, I sold her, I rebooked her, and I interviewed her. Why not? And if she's not interested, you ask for a referral. Who do you know that would be good at this? And you get your sales director to do the interviews with you. And so you've done 100 faces and 100 interviews because every single person gets the same treatment. Okay. You're teaching yourself to work full circle. And now my average is 1 out of 2. So if I interviewed 100 people, I'm going to recruit 50 of them. That's 50 new recruits for me between now and May 12th. Now, is that realistic for most of you? No. I know that all of you don't have a $100 average yet, but you will after you finish this contest. And I know that all of you are not going to recruit 1 out of 2 yet. That's why I'm a national sales director, but you might get 1 out of 5, which is the company average. And so even if you interviewed all 100 and you got 1 out of 5, think about it, you guys. That's a lot of new recruits on your team. That puts you on target for a car. That puts you into DIQ, and it might even make you a sales director, right? So, I'm banking on the fact that y'all are going to play along with me. Y'all are going to play ball, and we're going to honor Mary Kay this year. We're going to honor her 100th birthday and make her so proud, and know that if Mary Kay has positively impacted your life, that you want to pass it on. Because what I know about facialing 100 people is this. I know that a tracked number grows, and I know that if you track this, you're going to want to get it done. You're going to see the results, and you're going to want to finish it and check it off and finish that sheet, and you're going to push through. I know that it's real easy in the beginning of the contest to get started. I know this. Getting started it can be easy or hard, but probably right now you're motivated. You're excited about seminar, career conference. You're going to be motivated when you hear this. It's a nice prize. It's fun. It's going to be easy for you to get started. I know this. Okay. The hard part comes in the middle miles, what we call the middle miles. When you get to about face 30 or 40 and you're starting to get tired and weary, and maybe you had some cancellations and the excitement is wearing off, and it's been 30 days and you can't do anything for longer than 30 days. And you're starting to think, oh, I don't know if I can finish this. But you're not going to lose sight of the goal. You're going to stay focused, and you're going to call and reach up when you need to reach up. You're going to go to the coach, which is your director or your national sales director or whoever it is that pulls you through when it's tough, when the going gets tough, the tough get going, right? You know, part of signing up to work at this level of Mary Kay is saying, I want you to coach me, Cecilia. I want you to mentor me. I want you to help me be better. I want you to require me to stretch to be better than I am. And if you come along and you say, I want these things and I give you permission to be honest with me, I'm going to help you. I'm going to call you out on it. And sometimes it's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy. But, you think about those Super Bowl teams tonight. They didn't get there on easy. Okay. They didn't get there on taking the easy way out and quitting and giving up. They got there on a lot of grit behind those prayers. They got there on a lot of work ethic and determination. They got there on a lot of stick-to-itiveness. They got there on some losses. I'm sure they got there on some injuries and pushing through the pain when they didn't feel like it. They got there when a coach got under their skin and up in their crack and they didn't like it. They didn't like what they were hearing. And they didn't feel like showing up for practice when it was cold or raining or they were tired or hurt. And I'm sure tonight they are freezing their butts off because it looks cold there. But the champions show up to play even when they don't feel like it. Okay. Champions are, they're not made in the ring. They're made behind the scenes. And so if you want to work with a champion mindset and you want to finish with a championship ring like tonight, and it was maybe appropriate tonight that we kicked this off and the Super Bowl was happening because there are a lot of similarities and a lot of parallels in sports into your Mary Kay business, and especially tonight of all nights. Someone's going to win tonight and someone's going to lose, but they're going to play full out till the end. No one's going to quit. No one's going to give up easy because that Super Bowl thing tonight is just like seminar. Seminar is the Super Bowl. And if you quit tonight or next week or next month or even in March or April, just remember when you heard about this on Super Bowl Sunday, that when you get tired and stressed and weary and decide, I don't want to finish and I don't want to run the race and I don't know if it's worth it. Imagine if one of those players had felt like that tonight and wanted to walk off the field, or when the other team scored and they felt like, they let their team down, or, think about it for a minute. Did they quit? Did they give up? Or are they going to walk away with their heads held high, knowing they gave it their best effort? And even if they don't win the Super Bowl tonight, they know they made it there. They know they gave it all they had and they left it on the field. And if they did their very best, that's all they can ask. But they finished the game. They finished the race. And I'm sure the coach is yelling, get up and finish the race. And sometimes you don't like what the coach has to say. And sometimes it's not pretty. And sometimes they have to call you out on something like a lack of activity or an attitude adjustment or just stick-to-itiveness or bounce back ability. But I guarantee you that coach cares enough about you to tell you the truth and to get you to the Super Bowl. And seminar is going to be the Super Bowl. So I'm anxious and excited to see who those 100 finishers are going to be. I'd love to have 100 area finishers of 100 faces. Now, I don't know if that's a lofty, audacious goal. It probably is. I'm probably thinking way too big, but I've been known in Mary Kay for my big thinking, and I've been known for my crazy ideas when people thought, oh, she's lost her mind. There is no way. I was crazy when people thought I wanted to do $1 million in sales and became Georgia's first $1 million sales director. But I did it because I believed I could and I wasn't going to quit. So I pushed through the middle miles. I pushed through the hard part. And then at the end, it gets a little bit easier because you start to see all of the results are coming, all the layering that you put in. The recruits are coming and the sales are there, and then things are starting to pick up in your business. And before you know it, those seeds you've been planting for 90 days are just exploding in May and June. And you're going to go to seminar donning a brand new Nicole Miller sales director suit and a brand new free Chevy Cruze or an Equinox or a pink Cadillac. And this contest is for sales directors too. I'm expecting every sales director in my national area to lead by example. And if she's your director, I want you to hold her accountable. I want you to call her out and hold her accountable, because every single sales director needs to earn that jewelry to go with her new sales director suit. So if my goal is 100 winners, I can mark 20 off of it right now because we're 20 directors strong, including our DIQs. And I'm going to count that. And so I'm looking for 80 consultants to step up to the plate and text me, message me, tell me I'm in. I'm going to finish my 100 faces, Cecilia. I want more for my business. I want more for my family this year. I need the profit. What could you do with $5,000 extra in the next 100 days? What could you do? It's exactly 100 days from February 1st to the 12th, to May 12th for Mary Kay's birthday. It's exactly 100 days. I think I did the math right on that. And so just think if you sold $100 a day, $100 a day, a grand day every day. Think about it. I want to give you an acronym for the KISS, KISS. That is the bracelet, the power word for this month. And by the way, if you like to write, Mary Kay's accepting essays for real. You can go on In Touch and you can submit an essay about what it means to you. And if you win something from Mary Kay. I don't know what it is, but I saw it tonight and I didn't even know you could do an essay about what the word means to you in your business. But who knows? If you want to take the time to do it, let me know. I'd love to see it. So the acronym for KISS stands for two things. Mary Kay always said it stands for Keep It Simple, Sweetie. KISS. Keep it simple, sweetie. And it is. Keep it simple. This is not hard. It's not complicated. And the other thing that it stands for, and I made this up tonight just to help you with this challenge, okay? Because I do know that this is going to be tough. I do know carrying it to 100 faces is going to become weary. Because I remember when I was building my unit and I was doing 100 interviews in 100 days, and I was crying one night. I was so tired, and I called someone and I said, listen, I know why I've never made it this far. And they were like, why? And I said, because I've never worked this hard. I've never worked this hard. I thought I was working hard, but until I really started tracking it, I didn't know what I was doing. I wasn't working that hard. And so I realized that my fault was I thought I was working, but I wasn't until I started putting it on paper. And that's where Attract, Number, Grow came from. So the K in KISS for the power word for this month stands for keep going. K stands for keep going. And this is one of my favorite Mary Kay phrases. I've used it with all my directors, and Cindy knows. Cindy was the queen of keeping going when things weren't going the way she wanted them to go. It was keep going. Just keep going. Don't give up. Don't quit. Don't become weary in the process, right? In the Bible, Galatians 6:9 tells us if we don't become weary in doing good, that we will reap a harvest in due time. So keep going, keep going, and don't stop. Okay. The I stands for two things. It stands for I, simply I. I stands for I, not this kind of I, but I. You've heard the song by Michael Jackson that says, the man in the mirror, the change starts with me. I. It starts with I. And it also stands for it, IT, because if this is going to happen, it starts with you. You are it. You are it. You are it. You are all you can count on. You're all you've got. This is not as important to anybody as it is to you. And so you've got to stand in the gap for yourself. You got to stand up against yourself. And sometimes your lackadaisicalness, unwilling, laziness, who just doesn't want to get it done. It's about I and the change. It starts with me, and I'm going to get it done. It starts with me. It starts with me. The change starts with me. It's all about me. Okay. And it is about the it factor. You got to have the it factor. Jeannie Martin is my it girl, and she named her national area that. And she wrote one of the most brilliant speeches I've ever heard in Mary Kay. And it talks about what is it. And she was talking about why do some people have it and some people don't? Why do some people have more production? Some people don't. Why do some people get more bookings? Why do some people seems like they get to have more of everything? It's just, why does it work for some and not others? And I was on the edge of my seat listening to her talk about asking all these questions. So I was like, oh my God, she's figured this out. She's going to say, why are some people successful and some are not? And we're all on the edge of our seats like, what is it? She said, I don't know. I don't know. That's what she said. And I was like, oh. Like, seriously? And she said, I don't know. But I know it's an it factor. And I know when you've got it, you got to run with it. And if you don't, you got to get it. You got to find it. And if you don't think you have the it factor, ask your sales director how to get the it factor. Every director in our national area has the it factor. You can ask any one of them how to get it. I have the it factor. I know I do. If you need help, ask. Maybe it's a great training we need to do one night. The S in KISS, the first S stands for selling. You got to sell. Nothing happens until somebody sells something. You got to be a selling consultant. You got to know how to sell this product. You got to know how to transfer that skill, and you got to make money. Because if nobody's selling anything, you can't recruit anybody. You can't order. You can't win prizes. You can't get a commission. And you certainly can't win a car and move up and become a director. We are a sales-based direct selling organization. We're not all about recruiting. We're about selling the product. And we have the #1 best-selling brand of skincare and color cosmetics. And I'll put it up next to anything. So you got to sell. And the second S in KISS is simple. This is not easy, but it's simple. It's a proven, repeatable business process that works. And it is simple. Keep it simple, sweetie. Okay, it works. You just do the same thing over and over. You don't have to make it hard. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to go and recreate what the pioneers did for you. They figured it out and they showed you what it takes. So keep it simple, sweetie. Keep going. It's all about you. I is it. Okay. Selling. Nothing happens till somebody sells something, and simple. Keep it simple. Don't make it hard. Don't make booking hard. Don't make closing the sale and selling hard. Don't make team building hard. Just keep it simple, sweetie. Okay? Listen, our national area's got a really big goal to double down to diamond this year. And I can't do it by myself. We got to grow by leaps and bounds, and we're not growing fast enough. I'm going to be honest with you. We are not growing fast enough to hit our goal or to get on target for it. I need you to take my challenge. I need you to step up and take this 100-face challenge with me and our sales directors in our national area by May 12th in honor of Mary Kay's birthday. If you won't do it for me and you won't do it for yourself, will you do it for Mary Kay Ash? She would be so proud that we were carrying on her legacy and that we were changing lives. I'm going to cry now thinking about her. And that we are enriching the lives of women around the world. Mary Kay's the greatest career opportunity, you guys. It doesn't get any better than this. Share it. Take this product and run with it and do what she asked us to do. Help us keep the dream alive. I'm passing the legacy on every day, but I can't do it by myself. I need you guys to step up to the plate. Okay? That's all for February. I love you. I'm here for you. I'm supporting you. That's it. Happy February. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you have a great, great week this week, and I look forward to seeing all of you on Thursday. Let's sell some lipsticks this month. Let's spread the love and the cheer, and good luck to whoever's winning the Super Bowl tonight. I recorded the halftime show so I can at least get excited about the music. All right, you guys, have a great evening. Good night.